Do y'all remember when I completely transformed my mom's hair at home? Well, that was a couple months ago, and now it's time for a refresh. But this time, we didn't want to mess anything up, so we went to a professional.
Tell me a little bit about your hair. What color have you been using recently?
Well, technically, I guess the professional came to us, because if you know my mom, she is not the type to spend money at the hair salon, which means I'm always doing her hair, and that's a lot of pressure. But thankfully, Sally Beauty actually now has a free licensed colorist feature, and you can either talk to a professional via the chat box, or our favorite option is to just hop on a video call. Just imagine that your best friend was a hairstylist and they could tell you exactly what you need and how to get your dream hair.
When it comes to your gray, do you typically see a lot of gray?
This has been left untouched for 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks.
You can explain your concerns and get a routine that's fully customized to you. Like my mom wanted to learn how to cover her gray hairs with minimal damage.
On bar color, you're still going to get the moisture, the protein you need with the 100% gray coverage.
It's completely free. You don't have to buy anything, but after your consult, they will send you an email with everything you talked about, including their product recommendations, which I always follow. For my mom's hair, they recommended Bond Bar hair color in the shade 3N. And this is actually the same stuff that we used when we did her maroon balayage. And when we did it then, the color was so bright, so vibrant, and her hair was so soft, so I knew this would be perfect. What's cool about Bond Bar is that the dye actually has bond builders, which will actually strengthen and hydrate your hair while you're dyeing it, which is important because gray hair already tends to be a little bit drier. And if you're dyeing your hair every 2 to 3 weeks like my mom, you really want to make sure that you're preserving the health of your hair. We also learned some new tips, like not forgetting the nape of your neck and going in after with your gloves to really rub in all the dye. There were so many other good tips and I couldn't share them all, but here are my favorites.
So the only difference is our 2N is going to be a darkest brown. It's actually considered more of like an off black. I always recommend for our customers to use a 20 volume developer. We actually do have a product called Ion Gray Serum. So with our gray serum, this is actually going to be a color additive.
We're super happy with how it turned out. This is exactly what we wanted. I'm so glad that we got to go to a professional, but still keep things cheap.